Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm your host Wrong Fat Boy, and today we have something to talk about, which is about the Indonesian censorship. To be honest, this isn't about Indonesian censorship, but this is going to be an Indonesian censorship. A couple of weeks ago, I guess like 1 or 2 weeks ago, the Indonesian television shows, the Indonesian television shows RCTI and iNews filed a lawsuit. Well, not a lawsuit. It's more like they just fucking they filed a law against YouTube and Netflix. Not filed a lawsuit, but filed a law to YouTube and Netflix. So what is this law doing? So if you go to the Indonesian broadcasting law from the katadata.com, so they say that the definition of broadcasting basically broadcasting by means of transmission and or transmission facilities on land and sea and in space using radio frequency spectrum through the air, cable and or either media, and by received simultaneously by the public with the broadcast receiver. That seems fair. That's how broadcasting works. You know, they use a radio frequency spectrum to broadcast their shows. But what they say is the consequences of internet streaming broadcasting, they don't based on Pancasila, which is Indonesian ideology. If you could search it up yourself, what is Pancasila, or maybe I'm gonna make it the video. So they say that the internet streaming service does not based on Indonesian uh, ideology called Pancasila. Of course, it's not. It is not found on Indonesia. It is not. They're based on Americans. Internet was founded in America. They they're based on the America. Of course, they don't use the Indonesian Pancasila ideology. Of course, they're not gonna follow. They're not gonna be have to really push themselves to Pancasila. The internet just a way to communicate people all around the world, and they're based on America. There's the servers like Google, YouTube, Netflix are based on America. Of course, they're not gonna follow Indonesian Pancasila. It's stupid. Unless they are found in Indonesia or they're working specifically in Indonesian territorial, and of course that might be considering. You know, you have to consider how to adapt to the Indonesians, but the internet does not work that way. Update: although the internet is not regulated by the Indonesian law or does not affected by the Indonesian government, the Indonesian internet service provider does need to follow the Indonesian rule. Therefore, there's a lot of websites that are blocked if you're using Indonesian internet service provider. The internet is an international thing. You know, they work internationally, so of course they're not gonna specifically you know put themselves in every each and of country. It's the country's job though to, I guess, like sort out things that quote unquote not suitable for them. For example, the Indonesians blocked porn websites, and they blocked Reddit. They blocked fucking Reddit. And okay, so I'm not getting into that. Please, please, Indonesia positive. Please, internet positive. Unblock, unblock. Reddit. Now, now, and they say after that they doesn't really follow Pancasila, which is the Indonesian ideology, and Undang-Undang Dasar 1945, which is the Indonesian Constitution, and does not they don't like protect and improve, I guess the way to say it, morality and religious norm. Also, they said jati diri bangsa, which is uh, national identity. National
Baba Boo.
identity. Okay. They say In fact, those TV channels, those corporations sees the internet broadcasting, quote unquote, internet streaming broadcasting, I guess, could have dangerous content. Dangerous content. Now, as much as crazy as it sounds, you have to know which is what's what. And if you're saying, so of course, well, look, the Indonesian government has already tries to put, they block a lot of porn websites and a lot of websites that not good enough. Like there's porn content like Reddit. Yeah, there's porns, right? And there's r/porn. So they say the content, what they mean is to black sheep, like like black sheeping Indonesian Indonesian people, or like Indonesian young generation. So they wanted to file that YouTube and Netflix should be regulated the same way as Indonesian TV national. Now let me get this straight. Internet does not work the same way as national television. Let's get this one fact straight. It is not work the same. Internet is internationally widespread. It is internationally, and international law does not block any kind of quote unquote dangerous content. Yeah, what is dangerous content? Filthy Frank eating vomit cake, or Idubs eating pickles in a sewer. Is that dangerous content for you, boohoo? Oh, girl in a bikini, is that dangerous? Boohoo. Which is what I'm referring is Sandy Chicks is censored because she's using a
Baba Bowie.
bikini. She's using a bikini and it's censored. So update. In the Indonesian Broadcasting Commission website, they say they don't have the rights to blur it. So yeah, they don't have the rights to blur it. But it's the joke, and I'm just want to clarify things. But it's still, if things are going to be on regulated the same way as TV national television, they would need to block things. They would need to quote unquote censor things, because there's a lot of things that are censored in Indonesia. So yeah, I mean they don't do it, but I see you. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm worried about. If the Indonesian also regulated YouTube and Netflix, we will not get content. What I will not, or at least Indonesians people does not get content what you guys are in another country. For example, if you watch, some a video where there's a sexy girl in the beach, it would definitely be censored, even just blocked in my country. Just there. You know, there's a bikini, cut it. There's a guy eating vomit cake, kill it. It's worried. It is kind of worrying. Netflix shows. I don't watch Netflix, to be honest. I'm more into YouTube. I'm just gonna give it in YouTube perspective. I watch a lot of things that probably for Indonesians are quote unquote are not suitable for them, are quote unquote disgust. Well, it is disgusting. Are quote unquote weird. I watch Filthy Frank, Brandon Rogers. I watch Idubs. I watch Max Malfo. Anything for views. Too Mad. PewDiePie. I watch H3H3. I watch a lot of those YouTubers. And if you watch any of the YouTubers I mentioned, you know that some of them are very quote unquote not suitable, very quote unquote dangerous. And it is worrying me because I'm not gonna be able to enjoy content what I used to like. I will not be able to watch Filthy Frank's massive piece of human cake. I will not see Brendan Rogers characters like Grandpa, or like I don't know. Elmer's or something like that. I will not enjoy iDubbbz going to Tenemongo and say the N word. Man, that's great. That's really great. Now, but of course, there's a light. There's a light tail to this. So they say. Sorry for the inconvenient abruption. So Telkomsel, which is the Indonesian, you could say like the biggest Indonesian telecommunication corporation, and also it is state run. It is state run. It is state run. So and IndiHome, which is Telkomsel owned. So they say there are three conditions. Sorry, there are three conditions for YouTube and Netflix so that they will be unblocked. So they say like the first condition is take down policy content. Secondly is protection against the customer, and the third is compliance the Indonesian law. Now this takedown policy is a bit rough because what they're saying is Telecom can literally take down any content they don't want to see. Video criticizing the government. Yeah.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
And second, the protection to the customers. That's good. That's good. I'm not gonna lie. And third, compliance against the Indonesian rule. This is a bit shadow. This is a bit shadow because I don't know. Is watching Filthy Frank illegal? You know what? This is the only care I think. You Indonesian Telkom. So the Indonesian okay. Where was I? You know what? If Filthy Frank, my only demand is Filthy Frank, Brendan Rogers, H3H3, PewDiePie is not blocked. I'm okay with it. Just four of these YouTubers. If you block any of them, I'll shit on you. Nah. Just kidding. I will go to jail. I would definitely go to jail after this video. I will literally go to jail. That's it, guys. If I go to jail, you know how the Indonesian system, Indonesian law. You know how the Indonesian law works. If I go to jails, this is the Indonesian law is working. If not, yeah, it's the same.
Baba Boo.
Now I'm just a bit worried because what I see as a content is something that I really like. For example, like Filthy Frank. I think the Indonesian government would really hate me watching Filthy Frank. Let's be honest here. Like, it is disgusting. It is like you could say like hate speech, but it's a comedy. Comedy level doesn't care about your feelings, and sometimes the Indonesian government and the Indonesian law is a bit too sensitive. So yeah, like for example, if you say one thing about religion, you get
Baba Boo. Baba
put on. Trust me, you go to jail. Just trust me. Don't even try. Don't even try. Christians, Catholic, Hindu, Buddhist. Yeah. I mean, Buddha and Hindu are no, but Catholic and Christians, meh. Yeah, it is true. Sometimes there are people who insult my religion and they get away with it. Please justice. But I digress, and I guess this is the tail light to this, and I guess this is not really a bad idea for me, but let's be fair. The law sometimes can be a little bit bullshit sometimes, and I just hope the Indonesian laws does not go really far. Please protect me, because I really wanted to watch Filthy Frank. I don't want to watch Atta Lilintar. Please. I don't want to watch Atta Halilintar. He's bad. He's bad. Yeah, I said it. I said it, guys. Atta Halilintar bad. Atta Halilintar bad. I get views. Yes, I get views. Thank you, Atta Halilintar haters. If you come, probably nobody would give a shit about this video. Like, who the fuck gives a video? Who the fuck gives a shit about this video? I hope that this does not resolve in anything bad. And well, anyways, that is my time on this channel. Let me know in the comments what you like. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And see you on the next video, which probably gonna be 1,000 years later. Peace.